Hey everyone, thank you for joining us here in the story room. Tonight you'll be hearing a very special short story from the world of Sky City, Fly Mountain. The sun had set, and the evening's cool breeze approached. Anasa began to wake up from a long nap. Outside her bedroom window, a loud buzzing sound grew closer and closer. Anasa walked toward her window, and to her surprise, a flying motor suddenly whizzed past. Bright orange and yellow ribbons trailed behind it, while gold sparks from the motor hit her glass window and began to dance about. They made their way around the glass and eventually formed into a sparkling jack-o'-lantern. Anasa grinned. Yay, it's time! Anasa leaned forward and admired the work of art before her, with the jack-o'-lantern still smiling bright. She thrust the window open. The golden sparks of the jack-o'-lantern blew away in the wind like fireflies into the night sky. Anasa gazed down at the beautiful spectacle that was her city. Flying motors by the dozen flew around, spreading sparkling jack-o'-lanterns amongst its citizens like fireworks. Orange and yellow lanterns covered the night sky. They appeared to be floating, only they were not. Each lantern were perched upon the tall moving ships that walked around the magnificent city. Festive balloons began to fill the air while the wind carried the sweet smell of cinnamon throughout the city. This was Anasa's favorite time of the year, the time of the annual Pumpkin Festival, and most importantly, the Pumpkin Parade. Everyone dressed up as the creatures of the land during this time of year, and Anasa couldn't get enough of it. Their wondrous city hung tightly in the air amongst the clouds and the stars. Not many had been in the land below, so stories were passed down from generation to generation about where they once came. And it was during the Pumpkin Festival that they would celebrate their humble beginnings. And it was within the Pumpkin Parade that they would dress up as the creatures from the stories, especially the creatures that made them flee from the land in the first place. The wispy spider, the maggot worm, the tall-legged ample goat, the winged bat eagle, and everyone's favorite, the man-flies. Anasa couldn't decide what she wanted to be this year, but after much consideration, she decided to be a heroic jack-o'-lantern. You see, it is because of the pumpkins that the people of the old were able to leave the land. They disguised themselves through camouflage, placing nature's elements on their bodies and wearing pumpkins on their heads. They became one with the land, and it was through these efforts they were able to escape. Anasa grabbed the costume her parents had helped her create. She threw on her bodysuit that had colorful leaves, brown grass, and hay attached to it. She looked into her bedroom mirror and smiled at her creation. Honey, are you ready? Her mother called from down the hall. Yes, just grab my head, Anasa called back with a giggle. She reached over and grabbed the jack-o'-lantern that sat on her purple chair and placed it over her head. She took one last look in the mirror and grinned while looking at her reflection through the triangle jack-o'-lantern eyes. Here I come,